Yes, villagers. Today we're going to be giving you 4 ways to have more control over your life. If you want to find out if your view is reflected, you are in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So, let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. One of the best ways for us to decrease the stress in our lives is to have more control over our lives, just as long as that control is not leading to the stress. Tip number 1, be a person of your word. Matthew 5:37 says, let your yeas be yea and your nays be nay. And what that basically means is develop a solid reputation. Say what it is that you mean and mean what you say. People respect people who do those things, and they don't bring you things that are trivial because they know that you are a person who is very serious about what it is that you are saying. What you're doing is you are controlling your circumstances by controlling yourself. If you control yourself and you become a person who is about substance, then people are not going to bring you things that are not about substance. You're not going to get a whole lot of cancellations. You're not going to get a tremendous amount of excuse making because you have demonstrated that you are not an excuse maker, and people are not usually going to bring those things to you that you do not reflect. Tip number 2, realize that you are a business. Once you become an age where you're handling business for yourself, you literally have to keep records of who you spoke to, what they told you, in the event that you might need to bring these things up later on down the line. So if you are interfacing with a credit card company or the telephone company or any of the companies that you do business with in your life, they are going to keep accurate documentation on what took place with you. They're going to remember when they spoke to you, what the representative told you, what time the call happened. You have to arm yourself with the same amount of knowledge and have it in a place that you will be able to recount later on down the line should you need to. So if you get disconnected or have to call back and speak to someone at that same company and you are able to recall exactly who you spoke to, what they told you, what time you called, they will usually give you a little bit more leeway and seeing that you are about your business and give you the benefit of the doubt that you know what you're talking about and you are also telling the truth. Another benefit to doing this is now you have documented evidence of exactly what took place, and you'll be able to build on that information so that you can get closer and closer to your solution. Should the situation needs to be escalated in any way, even in a court, then you have your own documents in which you can talk intelligently about. You can't rely on the company to keep all of the documents and details about what took place, especially if they're the opposition. They are not going to try to give you an advantage by doing so. You have to have your own advantage. Tip number 3, read everything that you sign. Now, in addition to reading everything that you sign, make sure that you get a copy of it. Most of the times, the people who are asking for your signature will try to surmise exactly what it is that you are signing. You cannot accept their summary. There are details that's going to stick out to you that may not stick out to them. So they're going to try to hurry you along so that they can get their signature and move on to the next person. But you are now legally bound by everything above your signature. So take some time and read it and understand that. On the internet, don't be in such a hurry to get the benefits of that app that you hurry up and click OK and not know what the conditions are that you are saying OK to. There has never been a time that I've read the conditions and have not been shocked at something that was in the conditions, but we hurry up and we check the boxes because we want the benefit of that app at the time. Make sure that you are reading and understanding exactly what it is that you are clicking OK to before getting the app. Tip number 4, there is no such thing as a free lunch. You can't get something for nothing in this world. If a company is offering you something for free, there is usually fine print which shows you that whatever it is that you thought you were getting for free, there is an actual price to pay for it. If you get in the habit of trying to get something free, usually you will get snagged. These companies spend millions of dollars trying to figure out how customers respond and what will make them get into an arrangement where they can keep you on the hook. Don't try to beat them at their own game. Don't think that you are smart enough to get the cheese from the trap. Remember, it's a trap. It's there to try to trap people. So even if you're quick enough to take the cheese, most of the times you're going to get snagged. So whenever something is free, there's always a catch to it. Sometimes the catch is just so small that it might be worth you doing, but actually find out what the full arrangement is before you enter into a deal. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post, which is Wednesday, and I have to apologize to you for the last 2 Wednesdays, click on that notification bell. You get that ding on your phone, and you know that a new video is waiting for you. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you next week.